What's going on, guys? I'm back here with another episode of Build on Moto with the new bike that you guys really haven't seen a ton about. This is a 2008 KTM XCF, or XCFW technically, 250. So today we're gonna put a starter in it. It needs a starter, a coil, and a battery to try and get this thing working. Also today I got Nick with me. We're at his shop here working today. It's a blessing to be here, I'll tell you that much, because last week's video I froze my toes off. So we're gonna get right into it, probably gonna get rolling, and I'll explain it as we're going, so we'll get right to it.
What year is this?
2008.
2008. So this is a 2008 KTM 250 fuel screw, and this is a very unforeseen thing. You put washer over spring, and this O-ring sometimes will split, and people can't figure out why their four-stroke is sputtering or backfiring. And sometimes if this is broke or even nicked, you'll be getting too much air and this machine will run too hot. So this is something that you should look out for. And I've seen this a lot, where if that is not seated properly or damaged, you'll never get this fuel ratio right on this machine.
So where's that located?
So
let me get a shot here.
Here you'll see this, and some of these are different. Some of these, see, this one's actually nice because it's so obtuse to this, it sticks out so you can find it. But some of these are actually tucked up in there, and you can't really find them until you pull the carburetor out. So if you ever look for a fuel mixture screw, there's a bunch of like screws on here that people think. Pull that out, and if it's sharp to the touch, that's your air screw. So this is located right in the middle of your bowl, and this is pretty standard spot for these. And what you do, this is just a good base to start. I'll actually turn these all the way in. This is just a good base until it bottoms out. So don't count your turns until this bottoms out. So there's my bottom. And then you count this sleeve right here. So this is the face that I'm going off of. So there's a half turn, a full turn, full and a half turn. So I'll go about 1.5 turns out, and that's a good base to start with fuel mixture screws. And then you can tune from there. So if you give your bike gas and it wants to bog out, that's typically too much air. And if it revs really high, that's too much fuel. So there's a good base. That's what we're gonna start with for now and see how that takes place, and then we'll adjust as needed.
Perfect, and then we gotta probably get into that starter before we put all that back.
Yep, so we're already pretty accessible on that starter, so we'll dig into that.
Tear into that and see what happens.
Yep.
Easy enough to reach from that point, but pulling that out of there is gonna be a pain in the butt if we didn't have that back side up. We might even have to pull that exhaust out of there.
You think so?
Maybe, but I think we might be able to get it underneath of it. So we gotta pull out this dude here, that power cable. We might have to tap it out, so I'm gonna set the camera up here so you guys can see it here, and we'll get to that here in a moment. So he's got a hack he wanted to show here.
Yep, so this is how I've always pulled these. You just gotta have a good heavy duty zip tie. And then you can actually, sometimes the hooks are right, which that one's not. So now I gotta grab another one.
So what he's meaning is if the hook was outward, he could hook it again with that.
Yes.
But since it's not, he has to run another zip tie on there. Pull out. So just a little hack for you guys. So I'll tell you what, a pain of a butt to get that out was. Holy smokes.
Hopefully this one's like a quarter. It's shorter.
That might be why. Maybe
No.
make it a little easier.
Oh, it's not shorter.
We'll get it in there, either way. up having to do is we had to pull this case off, but in effort to save a gasket, I just put in, I removed all of them, except for the bottom two down here. And then I kind of popped this gasket out a little bit, and it gave us just enough room to pull it out. Now, something we learned is, yeah, you should probably take this case off before you remove that starter. We did get it, not a big deal, nothing's broken. But that's part of the learning curve with these bikes. If you don't look it up, we didn't feel like looking it up. We knew what we were doing.
Prideful.
Prideful, yes, we're men. But yeah, we're getting it, and then I got to put some more oil in it. We had to drain the oil out of it because there's oil in the stator, remember? Something I learned new. So, once we get that, we'll get the battery in it. Bro, it's time. Let's see if she starts up with the new starter.
Reserve.
So I got to get a new petcock. It only works in reserve.
Sweet.
Is it ready? She's dying, bro. Got a jumper pack?
Yeah, but it ain't charged.
Let's let her run then with the battery in her.
Yeah.
Kick her. Can I stand on this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Your choke?
Yeah, there's the choke at. Ready?
Yeah.
That's me. Battery might be not enough amps to kick her over.
Trent!
What? That's her doing that. She's got enough at least now. She wasn't doing that. You ready?
Yeah, we're gonna have to tune this thing, so.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You'll have to keep it running.
Ready? I'll run throttle.
Alright, let go of
Is that choke on or off?
it. Off.
Off? Sweet. See how she dies a little? So what we're looking at is when I hit this gas, it dies. So we're kind of tuning the car where Nick's at to try and fix it so it just snaps right in. And that needs adjustment from time to time, from season to season as well. Little hesitation, but not much. feels pretty mean with that FMM.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit of kickback.
That's pretty good.
That's
It
good.
goes right back to good idle.
What chills? My eyes are starting to burn.
All right, let's go.
Currently opening some windows up because you shouldn't run these in too long. But what he's been playing with is that carburetor to try and get it. It's still a little choppy, but that could just be a plug. It might need a plug, could be other things, but I will tell you this much. It runs and idles much better, and we'll get her kind of back together here in a minute. But so far we've got the starter in, the batteries in it, new oil because we had to change the oil when we took that side case apart, but it's running pretty good. Fresh air. Nice and chilly. I can see my breath.
Sweet.
Well, cool. We'll finish putting this together, and we'll see you guys in a minute. Well, cool, guys. We got this bike's all kind of sorted. New starter in it. It needs a battery charge, but does work. We're kind of still some fine-tuning to do on that carburetor. Me and Nick will get to probably this summer once this bike's able to run in the woods and whatnot. But overall, this is going to be a great new bike for the channel. I got it on trade for the 97 Suzuki, and I'm still finishing that motor soon. So overall, great bike. But one thing we want to take you guys to, and I'll grab the camera here, is we want to do a shop tour.
So I'm gonna have Trent give you guys a little walk around of this little area that we established this summer. So he's just gonna give you a little show on it. So we actually decided to do this just for fun. And this was just an addition on my new build home that we decided to do. And I think this is gonna take place as a business opportunity where my wife and I, Lauren, we've discussed doing like side-by-side rentals, and we really think that's going to take off here, which Trent will be a big part of that. But originally, we just started this to do dirt bikes. We just wanted like a clean shop, something organized and easy to do it with, and I think this was a good start. And Trent helped me do a lot of the work here. He helped me actually do all the tongue and groove. He helped me do some of the, I believe you were here for the concrete too.
I was here for the concrete. Yeah.
Yep, so Trent helped me pour the concrete. And now that this is established, we saw an opportunity. So this summer, we're actually going to open up Ride 11 trail services. So that's going to be recovery, repairs, rentals, and we'll probably even do guides. And Trent will probably be a part of like dirt bike guides, four-wheeler guides. We're going to do side-by-side rentals, Razor 1000s, probably Polaris Generals. And then we'll start branching off and see where that goes. But I think you guys will get a really big taste of what exactly we know and what we don't know and what we learn. And sometimes like digging into a motor is like, it's very problematic, but sometimes you figure out things going into it and out of it. So just like Trent's dirt bike, we just kind of came up with a solution and figured out and played with this and played with that. And usually you can figure it out.
Yeah, a lot of it's going to be probably right here. Even with those, even those recovery videos, we'll probably shoot some videos. You might even see the dirt bikes out there. I mean, he's been setting up quite a bit for this, and I want to get my shop soon, which is going to be probably next summer.
Yep.
One thing I want to remind you guys: don't forget about this Kawasaki. We have not thrown it away. I don't think we ever really throw bikes away.
No,
We kind of just make them work. Well, guys, stay tuned for next episode as we work on another bike. We got to work on this one. We'll have to finish up that Honda of Caleb's, and then be tuned for this summer when we get some more time on these bikes. We are so excited to get on these bikes, to show you guys what it's all about, and to just, you know, show us our lives. We just have fun. There's nothing here that's fake. We're people enjoying life. We got 2 full-time jobs on top of this fun, and yeah, we just want to make you a part of it. So stay tuned, like and subscribe if you like it. Hey, and also don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm Build on Moto on Instagram and Facebook. The only difference is a capital B on one of them, but find me and yeah, like and follow. We'll see you guys next time.